Hey everyone, happy Fibro Friday. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I am doing this video as I await my COVID test results, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But it is Friday, so I hope that you've had a gentle and healthy week. And if not, I hope you do some really good self-care today or at some point during the weekend. I am, like I said, in the car waiting for COVID test results, as you read from the title of this video. I started to feel ill. Now, today is Thursday, July 25th. You should be seeing this Friday, July 26th. Today, I came to my doctor's office and they have a setup where they swab you outside to test for any kind of infectious stuff. So I called them, or actually I messaged them last night and they told me absolutely come by. So the message was sent Wednesday after having a sore throat all day, and I'm here Thursday morning. So I was really keen on getting tested for COVID, strep, and flu because I am flying out on the 26th, which is the day that you're seeing this. I'm supposed to be going to Atlanta. And if I am sick, I will try my best to reschedule my flight because I'm staying with a friend in Atlanta and I don't want to get her sick. I would be okay with anything but COVID staying elsewhere, like a hotel. I'll just wear a mask and social distance from people and just be courteous. But it's harder to do that in someone's home, and I don't want to inadvertently get her sick. So I am hoping that this is not COVID or flu or strep. I do suspect that it is stress related. I had something very stressful happen earlier this week. So I do suspect that it is a stress response, especially since fibromyalgia can often take on the form of flu-like symptoms in the face of stress. So I'm hoping that's all it is, that it's just a flare gone off the rails a bit, because if that's the case, no one will be sick by interacting with me. I'll just be the one that suffers, at least until I can get my nervous system and my mind kind of calmed down from the stressors. So now I'm waiting. It's been about 7 or 8 minutes since I got tested, and they should be calling me within another 7 or 8 minutes or so. So yeah, I've been talking to you for 2.5 minutes. So yeah, it's been several minutes since. So now we wait. Today is going to be a busier day for me regardless of the test results, because I have a couple of errands to run that have nothing to do with my travel. I haven't even packed yet, but it's Atlanta. Plenty of shopping if I forget anything essential, but it's also pretty easy to pack when you're just hanging out with friends. So now I just wait for my test results. If you find yourself feeling unwell before a trip, it is always a good idea to just get tested. Make sure that you don't have something highly contagious, especially if you're meeting up with friends. If you're a solo traveler, then just wear your mask and think of others, and try to social distance. But if you are going to be staying with friends or in a hotel with friends sharing a space where you're going to be taking off a mask and interacting with other people closely, it is always a good idea to make sure you're feeling a little unwell, get tested, be considerate. It's always a good thing. So yeah, we're waiting. The stressor earlier this week, it's never work. My stresses are never work related. They're always something else. In this case, it's family related. And it's been a stressful situation for many months. But I think I'm about to get some relief from the worst of it in the upcoming weeks. So I'm really looking forward to that. I have more Fibro Friday videos coming. Oh, also, if I sound weird, and I don't know how I sound on camera, but I certainly can feel the difference with my vocal quality as I'm speaking because my throat is sore. If you can hear a difference in how I sound, that's all it is. I have a sore throat. And so sometimes people say, I can't tell. My family is famous for that. They'll say, no, they can't tell that I have a sore throat. They can't, but I can feel the difference and I can hear it as the sound reverberates out of me. So yeah, if you notice a difference, that's all it is. Other than the sore throat, I have some congestion too, so you might hear that as well. And I had headaches. The congestion is light. The headaches have eased up considerably. I suspect I have a very low-grade fever as well. But that's kind of hit or miss because once you get into your 30s, your temperatures just kind of change when they want to sometimes, just because of hormones. So now we wait. I'm hoping for good news. I'm envisioning no COVID, no flu, no strep, just a cold, which is totally manageable, and I can do a mask and be fine. And I might be feeling better by the evening, honestly. If it's just a cold, I'll just continue doing what I normally do. What I normally do when I have really bad, can't even talk, really bad flares or a cold or flu or even COVID. When I have an appetite, I load up on oranges. That's the only thing I have an actual appetite for when I'm sick. And as it turns out, of course, vitamin C is fantastic when you're feeling unwell. So you can always load up on oranges or whatever else you find comforting but also healthy. The most important thing usually is to just get calories in you when you're sick, because it's very easy to stop eating properly or at all, especially if your throat hurts. So yeah, when I get back home, I'll probably eat some oranges. I'll take all of my supplements. I just started taking chlorophyll, and I'm also taking soursop bitters. That's for another video, both of those. And what else do I take? Those are the main things. I will take like vitamin D, which is not as urgent now because it's the summertime. Even though it's cloudy today, it's the summertime and I get outside, so I get enough sunshine usually, I think, to produce vitamin D. But there's vitamin D, and what else do I take? I might take I can see it, sea moss tabs. It just depends. Definitely a multivitamin, prenatal multivitamin. I still take those. So I'll take all of that when I get home. And then also when I get home, I will have a big cup of herbal tea, which I started drinking yesterday, and it was really, really good for me. But I will drink some more when I get in. So I will be back once I get my results and let you know what's going on. So I'm back. I just got the call. It is not COVID, yay. It is not flu A. It is not strep, but it is flu B. This is not uncommon, you guys. I mean, when I tell you I had the flu, I have had the flu more than anyone else I know. More than anyone else I know. So I'm not surprised that I tested positive for flu. They are putting me onto some sort of antibiotic. I'm guessing it'll get called into my pharmacy today. And now I have to do the dance of canceling/rescheduling my flight, which is fine. I'm disappointed because this is, a chance I would have had to see one of my friends. And I don't know when I'm going to get to Atlanta again, but at least I know I'd rather make sure that I don't infect her and her friends than to travel and also infect people on the flight. You come into contact with so many people as you travel. I would feel awful to know that I made someone else sick because I didn't want to stay home. So it's not work required. It's not, some other forced reason to travel. So I can stay home, get on my antibiotics and get symptom free, and then I can plan some more travel. So now onward back to the house, going to reschedule some things, beg Delta to apply this as a credit to another flight and see what happens. I think they'll do it. I didn't get insurance on the flight, but I think as far as rescheduling, it's fine. Because I'm not trying to get my money back. I just want to push it to another day or just credit it somewhere until I'm able to fly out. So maybe my flight will be at the end of August or something. I don't know, but I feel bad because I really wanted to go. But it'll be nice to be home, and that's fine. My family will be thrilled that I'm staying home. And the family that'll be thrilled I'm staying home are not the same ones that give me the stressors that I was talking about earlier in this video. So these are two different groups of people. The people that'll be happy for me to be inside are not the people that are stressing me. Though, while I'm inside with them, they may stress me a little bit. But it's on a completely different note. But yeah, so now I'm off to do all of that, wait instructions from the doctor, wait for those, and I may come back and do one little more segment, I guess, and cut and paste it all together or whatever. Or if I don't, for whatever reason, and I leave you here, then I am thankful that you checked in on this Fibro Friday. Remember to get tested if you feel sick. Don't just assume it's fibro flaring up. It might be flu B, like me. Eat your oranges, drink your fluids, rest, take care of yourself. And that's if you're sick. But if you're feeling well, go out and have some fun for me, because I won't be having any this weekend. So thanks, and take great care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you all very soon.